So in this video we'll be discussing about high definition liposuction, in which we created an hourglass figure for a very beautiful girl, and I'll be again discussing it in the usual way. We'll be taking a case in which we have done an hourglass surgery, and we will be showing you the results and what we did and how the things went all around. So this beautiful girl, she came to me that she wanted an hourglass shape. She was otherwise really fit, goes to gym regularly, is on a very proper diet, and still because of her genetics never had a proper hourglass shape. She desired her hips to be a little bit broader and her waist to be a little bit narrower. She wanted me to take care of the extra fat that is there in the tummy, and her main aim was not to reduce the fat in the surgery. Her main aim was to just give a good shape to her body, and for her we planned a 360-degree liposuction with fat grafting. This is called as an hourglass surgery, in which we try to create that narrow waist and a little bit broader hips, so that we fill up the hip dips so as to give you a better curves on the hips. So for her we did a 360-degree liposuction first. We used Vaser along with Power-Assisted Liposuction. We took out a lot of fat from her flanks, from her lower back, and then we turned her again, and then we took out fat from her tummy area. Now once we collected all this fat, we then processed this fat. The main aim of this procedure was, or the reduction of fat was, to take out fat from her flanks and the lower tummy so as to make her waist a little bit narrower. But only making the waist narrower will not give her a very good shape, because the hips genetically are smaller. So we processed the fat, we converted them into macro and micro fat, and then we used the same fat from her tummy and the back and the flanks, and we filled up her buttock area. We also did a little bit in her breast. Because we are concentrating today only on the lower body, we'll be showing you that. And you can see me filling this fat in the body, and this is how she looks. And if I place the before and after together, now if you look closely, the waist is in a much better shape now. So we have taken out a lot of inches. It's hardly 2 to 3 inches reduction in her tummy. It's not a debulking surgery sort of a thing. It is a body contouring surgery. And it was because of the technologies like Vaser and Power-Assisted Lipo that we were able to take out a good amount of fat from our body. And then harvesting this fat in a proper way, centrifuging it, keeping it clean, and then injecting it into your buttock area to give you a good shape. As you can see now, the hips are a little bit bigger. We haven't really made them huge. It's not like a very big Brazilian butt lift sort of a surgery. It's more sort of an Indian butt lift sort of a surgery, in which we have made the curves better. We have filled the hip dips, and this is how she is after. Even if you see in the front pictures, you can appreciate that the tummy is now thinner, the contour is better, and she has a more feminine sort of a figure, which many females, they appreciate. So this is all about 360-degree liposuction with hourglass figure creation. And in this surgery, it takes us about 3 to 4 hours to do the whole surgery. The recovery is much less than a tummy tuck. The recovery would take about a week or so. But yeah, if you have filled up on the back of your buttock, you're not supposed to sleep on your back. You will be sleeping on your tummy, so that there is no pressure on the buttock area. Those are the things you will have to take care for about a month. The surgery itself is painless because you are under anesthesia. The post-operative period of about a week or so would be a little bit painful. And you can hear from the patients. We have changed her voice and her name and everything to keep the identity a secret. And you can hear from her how she felt about the whole procedure.
Hi, so I did my fat grafting from my abdomen to my hips and breast from Dr. Ankit Gupta here at Panache Aesthetics. I really like the results. It's nothing very dramatic. The results are very natural. After much consultations with many doctors, I found that he's the best in the field. So I chose him, and I fully trust him. And I'm very glad that I chose Dr. Ankit. I highly recommend you to come here.